Hi my love, and thank you for joining me for today's full body Pilates class. We're going to just use our own body weight today. We're not going to need any equipment. If you do want to level this up, feel free, pop your ankle weight on. But I'm going to do this just using my own body weight today. So feel free, join me doing the same. We are going to start with breath work as always. I will pop the time on the screen of the workout starting if you want to jump straight to it. But if you want to join me for breath work to start in the best way possible, join me in the middle of your mat. Let's cross those legs. Sit yourself up nice and tall. Shoulders relax down away from your ears and then closing down your eyes. We're going to use this time to just connect to our bodies, get out of our head, get into our body. So taking a big deep breath in through the nose. As we breathe in, think about breathing into your rib cage rather than into your stomach. And then as we breathe out, think about the ribs sliding down, shoulders relaxing down away from your ears. Lovely, we go again. Big deep breath in through the nose. And then exhaling out through the mouth. Taking one more like this. And just using this time to just be really present within your bodies, within the moment. If your mind does start to wander, just use your breath as your anchor to just stay present in the moment today. Lovely. On this next breath, we're going to start to connect to our core. So taking that inhale again through the nose. This time as we breathe out, think about drawing your belly button back towards your spine. We're starting to switch on those deeper abdominal muscles, getting into our mind to body connection. And again, big deep breath in through the nose. Breathing out, pulling the belly button to spine, sliding those ribs down. We're just going to lay this on one final time. So again, same thing. Inhaling through the nose, expanding into your ribs. This time as we breathe out, think about also drawing your pelvic floor up at the same time as pulling your belly button back and sliding your ribs down. Feeling everything getting nice and tight in your center now. Let's go for one final one. Biggest breath you've taken so far. Inhale. And then exhale, draw everything into your center. Lovely. Okay, from here, slowly opening those eyes. We're going to get started on our back. So coming to lie yourself all the way down. Feet are coming down to the floor, hands down by your side. We're going to start with a little flow just to get ourselves warm. So staying down on your back. So we're going to take those arms overhead. And then from here, you're slowly rolling the spine up. So tuck the hips under, push yourself into your bridge position, hold it there. Hands then float down by your side and then slowly roll the spine all the way down. That's your little flow. We keep flowing through this in your own time, hands overhead. Roll those hips up, come into your bridge, hands down by your side and then slowly roll the spine down. Lovely, we're going for a few more like this. Really think about your mind to muscle connection now. So as we take those hips up, think about engaging the glutes. As those hands come overhead, really thinking about that mobility through your shoulders. Lovely. On this next one, take those hips up to the ceiling, your hands overhead. Lift those hips up, hold it there. We're going to bring our right hand down by our side, left hand stays overhead, and then we're going to switch. So hips stay lifted this time. We're just bringing one hand down by our side, one hand overhead, and switch. Lovely, getting that mobility, like I just said, through those shoulders. Thinking about sliding your ribs down, so soften through those ribs. We're not letting them flare out. Beautiful. Let's go for 3, 2. Last one. We're going to keep that right hand overhead, left hand down by your side. We're then going to bring our left leg into tabletop. We're going to tap our hand to our knee and then tap the hand down, tap the foot down. We go again. Tap the hand to the knee, place it down. Really think about pushing the palm of your hand into your knee as we lift. Engaging those lower abs, so squeeze the abs as we tap the hand to the knee. Let's go for 4 and lower. Nice. We go for 3, 2. Final one, we hold it lifted. Place your right hand down by your side. From here, we're tapping the bum down to the floor. Lift those hips nice and high. We go again, tap the bum down, lift and squeeze if we need to reset at any point. Or if you need to take a break throughout today's class, either pause the video, come back to it, or just take a break, come back, join me whenever you're ready. 2 more here. And lift. Last one, we hold it, lift it. We're going to take that leg out long, draw that knee back in again. Leg reaches out, draw that knee back in. Breathe in as we send the leg out, breathe out as we pull that knee back in if we want to connect deeper to those abs. Let's go for 3 more. Beautiful, for 2. Last one, hold it there. This time send the leg up to the ceiling. We're going to flex the foot, lower it halfway down, point to take it back up. Lovely, flex to lower, point to lift. Let's go 4 more. Keep those hips lifted as high as you can. We go for 3 and lift, 2. So good, last one. Keep that leg up to the ceiling. We're going for little pulses through those hips. Squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Slowly roll the hips down, but keep that leg up to the ceiling. Walk your hand up that left leg. So you're grabbing onto your calf. Extend the right leg out. We're going to pull twice on that left leg, then we switch. Pull, pull, and switch. Trying to make sure that's your legs coming towards your hands. It's the legs that are doing the work. Try to keep the chest lifted. Pushing your lower back down to the floor. Elbows slightly wide. Little exhale breaths as we pull that leg in. Let's go for 4 more. For 3, nice. 2. Last one. And then hug those knees in, rest it down nice. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to do that whole little series again on the other side. So placing your feet down to the floor, hands down by your side. We're going to start this time with that left hand overhead. We're going to roll those hips up to the ceiling, hold it there. We're going to start alternating, one hand down by your side, one hand overhead, and switch. Keeping those hips still, engaging those glutes. So wrap your glutes up and in. Perfect. Belly button pulls to the spine, keep those abs in tight. 3 here. For 2. Last one, we keep that left hand back behind us, right hand down by your side. We float that right leg into tabletop, we tap the left hand to the knee, tap the foot down, place the hand down, we go again, tap and lower. Yes, there we go, we got it. Keep those hips high, push the palm of your hand into your knee. Remember, we squeeze those abs tight and lower. Use that right arm to anchor you down to the floor, help lifting the chest up. Let's go for 3. So good, we go for 2. Last one, we hold it lifted. Place your left hand down by your side. We lower those hips down to the floor. We lift and squeeze those glutes up. So tap the bum down. We lift and squeeze. Nice, let's go for 4. And lift for 3. Breathe out as we lift. 2. On this last one, hold those hips lifted. We now take that right leg out, draw that knee back in. So find length through those legs, trying to keep the hips lifted as much as you can. Keep the chest high by pushing those triceps down to the floor. Let's go for 4. So good, for 3. 2, pull that belly button in. Last one, hold it there. Send that leg up to the ceiling. We flex the foot, lower it halfway down, point to take that leg back up. Flex to lower, point as we lift. Let's go for 4. Keep those hips high. For 3, 2. So nice. Last one, keep that leg lifted to the ceiling. We go for our pulses, tiny lifts. Up through those hips, we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Slowly roll the spine down, walk your hand up that right leg, send that left leg out down the mat. We pull twice on that right leg, then we switch, pull, pull, and switch. Little exhale breaths as we move. If we want to challenge ourselves even more, we can now release those hands. Those legs are going to do the work. Hands just hover off down by your side. So don't place them on the floor. Have them hovering off by your hips. Can we lift that chest a little bit higher? Let's go 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and again, rest the head down. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. Amazing. From here, take those legs out long, hands are coming overhead. We're gonna go into a few rounds of the roll up. So squeeze those inner thighs, take a big deep breath in to prepare. As we breathe out, tuck the chin to the chest, slowly round through the spine, diving yourself forward. We want those hands to be forward instead of down. So we're not reaching the hands towards the toes. Take those arms out, keep the chin to the chest, shoulders away from your ears, and then slowly, bone by bone, rolling yourself all the way down. Lovely, we go again, big deep breath. Exhale, we tuck the chin to the chest. Slowly dive yourself forward, scoop it up. And then slowly rolling yourself all the way down. Let's go for one final one, big deep breath in. Exhale, we tuck the chin to the chest. Dive it forward, scoop the belly button pulls in, shoulders down. And then slowly rolling yourself down, bone by bone, and release. Lovely, just shake those legs out. And then we're gonna bring those legs into tabletop. So push your lower back down to the floor. Legs are floating up. We're gonna start with our toe taps. So right toe is gonna tap to the floor. Lift, left toe taps down, we lift. If you need to for this part, place your hands just underneath your bum to protect your lower back. And the further away you tap the toe, the more challenging it's gonna feel. But make sure we're using our correct form so lower back stays pushing to the floor and we're almost hinging at that hip. That's where that movement's coming from. Your leg is almost like a lever to come down. Really pull those lower abdominal muscles in as we bring that leg back up. On this next one, instead of tapping the toe down, we're going to reach that leg out, draw it back in. We go again, just like when we did our bridge position a second ago when we took the leg out and in. Same thing here, just keeping that lower back connected to the floor. Lovely. Let's go for one more each side. Breathe in as we take it out. Breathe out as we pull it in. Last one. Hold it there. Squeeze the heels together. This time we take both legs out. We draw it all the way back in. Breathe in as we send the legs out. Breathe out as we draw those knees back in. Try and keep those triceps connected to the floor. Let's go for 4 more. And in, beautiful. We go for 3. And in. Last 2. So good. Last 1. And then hug those knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. And then we're going to bring our legs into tabletop again. Hands behind the head this time. We're going into our abdominal curls. So we breathe out as we bring ourselves up. We breathe in as we lower ourselves down. I say this in every single class. Anytime we do any sort of abdominal crunch, abdominal curl, think about sliding your ribs down towards your hips, your belly button pulls in. We want to try and find that flat stomach. So try not to dome through the center. Think about everything pulling deep, pelvic floor pulls up. That is how we are going to get those Pilates abs. Lovely, keep that lower back pushing to the floor as much as you can. Try not to lift up. Elbows stay wide. Let's go for 3 more here. And down nice. We go for 2. Final one, we hold it lifted. We're going to take that right leg out long, draw that knee back in. Take the right leg out, draw it in. Again, keep that lower back connected to the floor. If you need to at any point, feel free, rest that opposite foot down to the floor whilst we're building our strength. The stronger we get, the more we can keep that opposite leg off the floor. Let's go for 3. For 2. Last one, keep that leg out. We now sweep that leg up. We control to bring that leg down again. Slowly bring that leg up. Breathe out, pull that belly button in. Let's go for 4. So nice. We go for 3. 2. Last one, lower that leg down and hold. We're going to take that right elbow over to our left knee. Lower ourselves down. If we can, keep those legs there. But if you need to, place that right foot down to the floor. Just twist over to that left knee. Whatever feels best for you, just try and keep moving where you can. But as I said before, if you need to take a break, listen to your bodies. Let's go for 4. Then we finish with bicycles. In 3, abs on fire. Final 2. So nice. Last one. Let's finish with those bicycles. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. We twist and twist. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then rest it down. Lovely. Take a second. Let's bring both knees over to the left. Look to your right. Just twist through the spine. Give yourself a second here. And then bring those legs back to center. Let's take those knees over to the right. Look to your left. Finding that nice release through your center. And then bring it all the way back. You know what's coming. We've got to do that again on the other side. So bringing your legs back into tabletop. Lower back pushes down. Hands come behind the head. We start with those abdominal curls again. So we exhale as we lift. Inhale as we lower. Using your breath is going to help you connect that little bit deeper. The more you can connect, the better your results. The quicker they come, the better your form. Let's go for 4 more. Don't know about you, but my abs are on fire. We go for 3. Yes, last 2. We're going to hold it lifted on this next one. This time that left leg goes out. Draw it back in. Remember, you've always got that option to place the opposite foot down to the floor if we need to. Let's go 4 more here. Find that length through the leg. For 3, keep those elbows wide. Try not to let them creep in. 2, so good. Last one, hold that leg out. We sweep it up. We lower it down. You've always got that option again. Take that right foot to the floor if we need to. Let's go 5. Nice and slow and controlled. For 4. Yes. For 3. Pushing through. You got this. For 2. Last one. Lower that leg down. We now take that left elbow over to our right knee. Lower down again. You've got that option. Take that foot down to the floor if you need it. Or we keep that leg out as your challenge. Really twist into it. Look towards your back elbow. Let's go for 4. We are almost there. For 3, keep that left hip anchored to the floor. For 2, you know what's coming. Final 1. We finish with our bicycles. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Breathe through it. We are almost there. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest it down. Oh, I don't know about you, my abs, we're going to feel that tomorrow. Okay, from here, let's flip onto our side. Coming down to lay in a 1 long line, so legs out long. Let's get into those inner and outer thighs. So arm reaches out, rest the head down, fingertips down into the floor. Make sure your body is in 1 long line. If you need to, slightly bend that bottom leg to start with to get your stability. Push that top hip away from you to create a tiny gap underneath your ribs, underneath your waist, just to make sure that those hips stay stacked. If we can, try lengthen that leg out. So we're going to start here by taking that top leg up just a few inches above your hip, then lower it down. Keep that top shoulder down away from your ear. And this whole time, think about that core being tight. I know that those abs are sore, but keep it connected this whole time to make sure we stay nice and steady in our center. Let's go 5. We reach for 4. So nice. For 3. 2. On this next one, let's hold that leg in line with that hip. We go for our circles up and around. Now this is really challenging, to think about that bottom leg really anchoring down to the floor to make sure we're not moving around. But as I said before, if you need to bend that leg slightly, it's going to give you a little bit more stability. Let's go 5. Then we reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then reverse that direction, up and around. Belly button is in tight still. Ribs are sliding in. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it there on 1. Can we take that leg slightly higher? We're now going to squeeze our inner thighs. So think about connecting your inner thighs together, engage that muscle. Then we're going to take that top leg that bottom leg up to meet the top, should I say. Lower that bottom leg down, keep that top leg where it is. So we squeeze those inner thighs, take that bottom leg up, lower it all the way back down. We've got 6 more here, and lower, nice. We lift for 5. Really squeeze those inner thighs. 4 more. Try not to let that top leg fall down. We go for 3. Also feeling it in your waist. 2. On this last one, let's hold it lifted. Squeeze those heels together. Get those legs slightly higher. We're now going to separate the feet slightly. We bring the right foot forward, left foot back, and switch. Keeping those legs straight so we're not bending the knees. Legs stay straight. Movement is coming from your hip. Try and keep those legs lifted. You got this. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower it all the way down. Lovely. Give it a little tap out if you need to. And then we are going to flip ourselves over onto our other side. So laying yourself all the way down onto that right side. Legs out long, fingertips down into the floor. Remember that starting position. We want those ribs pulling in, belly button in tight. If we need to, bend that bottom leg, or we try and keep it out long. We're going to start with that leg lifting up just a few inches above your hip and lower it all the way down. Lovely, keep that shoulder down and away from your ear. Exhale as we lift. Breathe in as we lower. Squeezing those abs tight. Let's go 5 more here. For 4. Final 3. Think about that mind to muscle connection. For 2. Oh, this last one, let's hold that leg lifted. We go for our circles up and around. Again, think about anchoring that bottom leg. That right leg is anchored down to the floor. Find that control in the movement. We're not going too fast. Keep it slow and controlled. Let's go 5, 4, yes, 3, 2, 1. Reverse that direction, up and around. Breathing through that burn. Let's go 5, 4, yes, 3, 2, hold it there. On 1, can we take it slightly higher? We're going into those inner thighs, so engage the inner thighs, take that bottom leg up to meet the top, lower that bottom leg down, keep the top leg where it is. Think about squeezing the inner thighs. As we take the leg up, we lift from our hip, we squeeze our heels together, then lower that bottom leg down. Yes. Go again, lift and squeeze. And lower, you got it. Let's go 4 more. And down. We lift for 3. Perfect. Last 2. On this next one, hold it lifted. Can we get those legs slightly higher? Now we separate the feet slightly. Bring that left foot forward, right foot back, and switch. Keep those legs as high as we can. Really push down into those fingertips if we need to stay lifted. Yes, let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower those legs all the way down again. Give a little tap out if you need to. And then we are going to bring ourselves up onto our hands and our knees. I'm going to pop my hair out of the way because we are going to go into a little bit of planking. We're going to get that upper body working to finish. And then we will take a lovely stretch. So onto your hands and your knees for me. We're going to start by tucking those toes under. Hovering the knees off the floor, just an inch or 2 off the floor, just hold it there. Think about having a nice long neck, nice flat back. We're going to tap the knees down to the floor, little lift back up again. Tap the knees down, lift up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, soft bend through those elbows, 5 more, 4, nice, 3, 2, last one, hold it there. We're going to step ourselves back into a plank, and then we're going to walk those feet back in, so we're in that hover position. We go again, walk those feet out into your plank, nice and strong, then bring those knees back into your hover. Let's go 4 more like this. Take your time. We go for 3, and down, lovely. Last 2. On this last one, step back into your plank and hold. We're going for our shoulder taps, opposite hand to opposite shoulder. Try and keep those hips as still as we can. If we need to, take those feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart to try and keep yourself stable. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it nice and strong on 1. We're going to pike those hips up to the ceiling and then lower yourself back down into your plank. We go again, pike those hips up and then we lower ourselves into our plank. Let's go for 6 more. Mobilizing those shoulders. We go for 5. So good. Last 4. My hair is in the way. Keep going for 3. And down. Last 2. Final 1. Hold strong in your plank. We're now going to lower down onto our forearms. Hold it there, stay in your plank. And then lift yourself back up onto the palm of your hands. Sneak this one in, lower down to your forearms. And then push up onto the palm of your hands. Let's go for 2 more. And lift. Nice on this next one. Stay in your low plank, hold it there. We're tapping the right knee down to the floor. Lift and tap the left knee down and lift. Breathe through it, we are almost there. So good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold in that strong plank. We hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those knees down. Lovely. Sit yourself back into a very well deserved child's pose. Holding nice and strong. Let's take a big deep breath in. Exhale, we release. Lovely. Okay, from here, coming back up onto the palm of your hands, we're going to take that right leg back behind us, hover it off the mat and hold. We're taking that opposite arm, so your left arm is going to reach out long. We're going to bring that elbow in, send the hand up to the ceiling, bring that hand in, reach it forward. Elbow pulls in, push back, in and forward. So working that core still, keeping those abs pulling in to keep us steady. We're working those triceps. Lovely. 3 more. 2. So nice. Last 1. Then we send that back, that hand, should I say, back in front, hold. We're going to bring the knee and the elbow in together. Take the arm of the leg out. Let's go for 8 here. And reach. For 7. Find that length through the body. For 6. So nice. Last 5. For 4. Squeeze those abs as we come in. For 3. 2. Last 1. Hold the leg there. Place the hand down. We're going to finish here with tricep push-up. So we breathe in as we lower. We breathe out as we lift. Nice. We go again. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Keep those ribs pulling up. Let's go 4 more. And lift. Drop that knee down if you need to. For 3. 2. So nice. Last 1. And then open those knees nice and wide. Sit yourself back for a breath. So take a big deep breath in here. Exhale, we release. And then slowly coming back up onto the palm of your hands. I'm going to flip myself around just so that you can see you can stay in exactly the same place that you are. We're just going to do the same with the other arm. I need to catch my breath. And then we are done. Like I say, we will take a stretch. So from here, we're taking that left leg back behind us, hover it off the floor. Right arm is going to reach out long. We bring our elbow in, flip that palm up to the ceiling. Elbow comes in, reach the arm out. We go again. In, push it back. In, bring it forward. Try not to dump into that lower back. Ribs stay lifted. Use your breath to help you here. Try to keep those hips parallel to the floor. Lovely, let's go for 3 more. 2. Last 1. We take the arm in front, we hold, we bring the knee and the elbow in. We take it out again. Let's go 8 more here. And reach. For 7. Perfect, we've got 6. And extend. For 5. 4 more. Yes. Last 3. 2. Last one, hold the leg extended, place that hand down. We finish with those tricep push-ups. This is your last thing, give me everything you've got. Breathe in to lower, breathe out, push up, yes. Elbows come in as we come down, push up, squeeze the back of those arms. Let's go for 4 more. And lift, yes. Last 3. Exhale, lift. 2. Last 1. And then sit yourself nice into that very well deserved child's pose. Take those hands forward, really push your tailbone down into your heels. And let's take that left arm, thread it underneath. Try and place your left ear down to the floor, twisting through the spine. And start to really come back to your breath again here, just to slow your heart rate down to finish. And then place that left hand back. Let's take that right hand underneath, drop your shoulder down to the floor. And then coming up to center, you're going to bring yourself into your strong plank position. We're going to then bring that right leg forward, come into your pigeon stretch, opening through those hips, stretching that glute out. Before we come down onto our forearms, I want you to place your fingertips down into the floor. Think about pushing your hips forward and down. Give me a tiny little back bend here. And then slowly, if it feels good, come down onto your forearms. Feel free, give yourself a little rock from side to side if that feels good to help open up through those hips. And then come back onto the palm of your hands. We're going to do the same on the other side, so step yourself back. Bring yourself in to that pigeon stretch on the other side. And remember, fingertips down to the floor to start with. Let yourself lift up, push those hips forward and down. Make sure those hips stay square. Tiny little back bend. And then if it feels good, lower yourself down onto your forearms. Notice that your heart rate is starting to come down again, so take in those inhales through the nose. And then exhale out through the mouth. And then from here, slowly rocking onto your bum. Let's come into a seated position in the middle of your mat to finish. And as always, we will take one final deep breath together, just to close off our practice. So shoulders down, sit yourself up nice and tall. And from here, we'll take that inhale, reach those hands up to the ceiling, hands come together. And then exhale, lower your hands all the way down. And then give yourself a little mini round of applause. You did so well today. I really hope you enjoyed this full body Pilates class using no equipment. Just shows what you can do just using your own body weight. So I hope you feel nice and strong and nice and long in your bodies after this one. If you did enjoy today's workout, don't forget to subscribe so that we can work out together again. And I can't wait to see you next time. Bye.